Cadillac yard, where it's pretty quiet today. We got a little electrical work working on right over here to your one side. I'm not sure who that is, but they're up to the power lines, so. Got some English coffee here in the background because my throat's starting to do draggy again when I'm talking. Yeah, and so actually drove down to the other yard and filmed some of that. I call it the south yard, number 2 yard, but I got this light stuff going on. On the way down here, both sides of the window was all covered with snow, so. Yeah, they brought some stuff in at the south yard that I filmed that I'll put up eventually. I've been putting it up every Tuesday. And every Tuesday. Yeah, I didn't pull in here when I first came down. I drove to the other. They hid the engine back behind there, so I couldn't see it, I guess. That's what I want to say. Some movement out there because there's a yeah, right there. So one of the guys getting out of the truck, so one of the ones that ride the rail, you know what I'm saying? Workman. I guess I could zoom you in a little bit closer so you could see what's going on. Got you like a mile away, right? I don't know, everybody. Somebody always gives me a thumb up, and I don't get why they give me a thumb up, but they must like me. Must like me. What's up? How much snow we get here? This is most of this on the side of the road's plowed up. So down here, I think they got like 9 inches. It doesn't look like it though if you walk out in it. I'm more apt to say it's 6. But you know, if you plow it enough times to the side, it makes it look like there's a foot. You know what I'm saying? Where are we at? We're in Cadillac, Michigan, at the Great Lakes Central Yard. Just going to run down to this foundry to my left, which you guys can't see. I have done some quick videos in there just because when I come down here, if nothing's going on, I film that. There's always some movement going on in there, you know what I'm saying? Sorry about my voice is kind of graggly today because, well, all the heat, you know what I'm saying? You got your defrost on in your car to keep your windows frosty, so you got all that heat right in your face. It might sound like a complaining and whining and whatever, but it's a fact. It's a fact, Jack. It's been for the middle of, what we on the 8th of December. It's not been bad. I mean, you get people that don't like snow, and then they're driving in the snow, so they're gonna tell you that they hate snow and it's terrible. But you can't drive like summertime out and not get stuck or slide through a light or hit somebody. All the above. You got to kind of drive with some sense. A little sense. Common sense, better yet, huh? Yeah, so I don't know if they're gonna go anywhere or not. I want to say that there's two engines back to back there, and they may head out after lunch. Or better yet, they may stay here all day long. I can't tell if the engines are running. Last time I knew that tanks are, they're water cooled, so and they have to keep them at a certain temperature, they'll freeze up. So then the diesel engines are harder to start up when they get cold. Which yesterday it was 5 below, today it's 21. So I don't know what the temperature was down here, but I don't think it was too far off from where I live at, which is about 15 miles north of here. That's where I live at. So we'll run a little bit. I'm going to go down to the foundry and then bring the camera back and then swing it so you can see if there's two engines over there, which I think there is. Let's sit here for a bit. Where's there? Where's there? As in where I live at, south of Traverse City, Michigan. Where there's a little less snow than here. A little. It looks like there's two engines there. You can see he comes back in on an angle, so it looks like there's double engines sitting there. Again, this is just I just use my phone here, and then I have a camcorder for the zoom in kind of thing. You know what I mean? If you want to see from a ways away, or better yet, I have my other things I use underneath my seat. So if you really want to zoom in, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm talking about, obviously, by now. Hey, listen. You get down to the beach and you want to see a nice looking girl, you got to bring those things that you can see a long ways with. Yeah, there's, actually, it's $3.95, which they run them side by side. $3.99 and $3.95, they run together, and there's something behind it, and I want to say it's a piece of rail equipment. I want to say there's a piece of a rail equipment behind it. Using my binoculars. Again, I'm blind out of one eye, the other side I can't see, so not too well. I'm not sure who's in that piece of equipment right there. I think it's one of their employees driving that by the engine, if you're seeing what I'm talking about. Yeah, the piece by the engine. It's got the green outfit on. Well, whatever it is behind the engine sitting back there, whatever that is back there, has a different color. How's that help you out? Different color than blue engine, so it's something different. And I want to say it's a piece of a rail equipment that they use to work on rails. Yeah. Now 399 might be in the Koopaloo there, the building. Call it the coop today. Well, I did say I was going to go down by the foundry and come back and swing the camera so we could see what that really is. Didn't I not say that? Didn't I not say that? Well, said it. I better do it. There's really nothing going on. Pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. Oh. Engine yard looks like the repair facility looks like it's quite busy. Let me swing the camera that way so you guys can see the repair facility right here. That's a repair facility. That's a nice thumbnail right there on that one. The center car is a pretty nice thumbnail right there. You might not be able to see it because of the slush on my window. The slush on my window. Some more graffiti cars. Pretty nice looking graffitis. Oh no, they don't. They got Miss Claire's back there. Miss Claire's there. If you haven't noticed who Miss Claire is, it's the old Tuscan Saginaw Bay car that they run up to. They run around sometimes. Running down by this is the foundry. By the foundry. They got the fence open today. Let's go in there. Better not. Better not. It's 10 miles an hour though. Yeah. Somewhere or other here, I turned around before and didn't get stuck. Before. So. Someone left the gate open. There's a big truck in there with some shiny stuff. Whatever that guy is there. It hauls that silver thing. See that silver thing in there? Yeah. Whatever that is. Whatever they haul in there. I got my summer tires on now. I'm testing them to see how they work in the winter. They're got ciphers on them. If you know what I'm talking about, ciphers. They got those little that's supposed to kick the rain out. Oh, they took the fence down here. I wonder why I looked weird. I just seen the pile of fence. Let me yeah, they took the fence down. Let me zoom you guys in right here. Yeah, they took the fence down here. There's the big pile. Trucks come in, drop it off, and then they leave, but they took the fence down here. Must be putting a new fence in. Yeah, but anyways, there's your foundry. right. Anyways, Miss Claire's here. Miss Sinclair. It's Miss Claire. They called it Miss Claire. It says it's slashed out. And yeah. Let me bring this yellow camera over here. And just past the rear rails. There we are. Oh. I knew it was a different color. I could make that out. My age. You know what I'm saying? Blind in one eye and can't see it out the other. All right, so here we go. There's Miss Claire, yellow engine. Tuscola and Saginaw Bay engine. I think it's 394, I think. If I remember right, 394. Yeah. And they run that one back and forth. And let me get a small clip of it. My pre-recorded stuff. You know what I'm saying? Since I'm down here. Alright. Claire's back. Miss Claire. 394, 395, 394. Yep. Along with 395. All right. Anything else you guys want to see while I'm still sitting here? Because pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. And don't forget to push that button while you're there. I know the channel's growing slowly, which is okay with me, no big deal, you know, but no big deal. Nice seeing you guys. We'll bring you up next time. That's right. Again, you click, and then you know when I'm on, you know what I'm saying?